Well, hello, hello, hello. I hope you all are having a super duper fantastic day today. Look, you already know what time it is. You know what happens at 5 o'clock? Hey, I'm live at 5. 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 Come on inside of the StreamYard room. Listen, you guys, the conversation that we're having today is all about true lies. Go ahead and put that in the chat. True lies, true lies, true lies. Yes. You know, on Monday, we talked about stop telling stories. Put that in the chat. Stop telling stories. But today is all about true lies. So before we get into this conversation, I want to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Deneen Merriweather. I am the CEO and founder of Queenpreneur's Jumpstart Program. It's the program where women like you who are ready to transition from your career to your calling, navigate your journey from your passions to your profits, actually answer your calling, discover your calling, your purpose, and get to action and get in motion. This is the platform for you. This is the conversation for you. This is the community for you, because we're all about following the dreams, the purpose, the goals that God has placed in our heart and actually making them happen, right? Not talking about doing them someday or one day, but understanding that today is the day and now is all that we have. So if this conversations or conversations like that would interest you, then you need to stay locked in. Put it in the chat. Stay locked in. Stay locked in to Deneen Merriweather here on the business page or on YouTube, Deneen Merriweather. Or you can also join me inside of my private group, Career to Calling with Deneen Merriweather. Okay, so today it's all about true lies. Go ahead and put that in the chat. True lies, true lies, true lies. The lies that we tell, the lies that we tell. So to stay within the theme and in the vein of what the conversation that we started on Monday, which was all about stop telling stories. And if you missed that conversation, you might want to go back and get it, because you know there's a twist to the topic, and I'm sure that it will be definitely informative for you. So go back and get it, catch the replay. But today is all about true lies. And why is it important, and why is this conversation is important to have about true lies? Well, I want you to get there are lies that we actually believe, or we label them as being true. You know, when we tell ourselves that we're not good enough, or we are too old, or we don't have enough talent, we don't have enough ability, we don't have enough money, like all those things are true lies. Put it in the chat. True lies, right? And here's what makes that a true lie, because you actually believe, or you actually determine things true based on your beliefs, right? So just look at the things that you have subscribed to in life, right? Maybe you say that I'm a funny person, or I have a funny personality, or maybe I'm shy, or whatever this conversation or thing that you tell. Tamu, girl, I've been looking for you. Yes, did you catch Monday, Tamu? You inspired Monday from our conversation in the bathroom on Sunday. But listen, back to the conversation. True lies, right? So the things that we actually adopt as being true, or that we believe, actually determines whether or not it's true for us. Now, it could totally be a lie, like just like I mentioned earlier, like you're too old, or you don't know enough, I'm too busy, I don't have enough knowledge, I don't have enough skills. Like all those things, those conversations, those things that we tell ourselves, they are true lies. Put it in the chat. True lies. Because when I look at you, and when I'm standing for you, I actually know, if I'm in your space, or we're coaching, we're having a conversation, that the things that you're saying about yourself is not true. But because you believe it, it's true for you. Put it in the chat. True lies. Do you smell what I'm cooking? All right. So let me tell you why it's so beneficial for us to hold on to our true lies. Put it in the chat. True lies. Put it in the chat. True lies. The reason why it's so beneficial for us to tell ourselves we're not good enough, we're too old, we can't do it, we don't have enough gifts, we don't have enough money, we don't have enough talent. Number one is it let us off the hook. Put it in the chat. It lets us off the hook. And what do I mean by it lets us off the hook? Well, if you continue to feed into those true lies, you know, those lies that you tell yourself about not being enough, not being able to do it, not having the ability, then you don't have to take any action. It doesn't put you on the hook of performing and getting out here in the world and shipping stuff, right? So when I talk to my clients about posting a video, or doing a live video, or doing a speaking engagement, having a presentation made, telling somebody about what it is that they're up to. See, these true lies, these lies that you tell, I'm not ready, I don't have enough knowledge, I don't know enough, I don't know how to do presentations, when all you got to do is get up here and ask Google or ask for help or pay someone on Fiverr to put together a presentation for you and then just open your mouth and speak what it is that you already know, right? See, those type of conversations keep us off the hook. And when you're off the hook, that means you ain't got to perform. There's nothing for you to do. And I'm telling you, these true lies will get you hemmed up. It'll have you in the place longer than you want to stay. You'll be talking about these dreams, these goals, these aspirations, starting the business, losing the weight, building the house, having the relationship. You'll be talking about it forever because you're allowing these true lies that you tell yourself to be true. And I'm telling you, it ain't nothing but a true lie. Put it in the chat, true lies. Put it in the chat, true lies. Okay, and y'all know how it is on Wednesday. Wednesday is the come for you day, so you already knew what to expect when you came here. Number two, the number two reason why we stay in this world of true lies is because we like to live in the world of confusion. Put it in the chat, living in confusion. Put it in the chat, living in confusion. Now, why do you like staying in the world of confusion? Hey there, how you doing? I don't know who it is in the Facebook. Tell me your name, drop your name. But listen, the reason why we like to stay in the world of confusion, because again, it doesn't require us to take any ownership, any responsibility, take any action, make anything happen. When we stay there confusion, I don't know my name. I don't know my name. I don't know where to turn. Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Right? All these terminologies, when you think about it and you look at it and you're saying that I'm confused and I don't know what actions to take, when you know good and well, you know what God told you to do. You know what's in your heart. You know what you want to produce. You know what goals you have. You know what dreams and aspirations you have. You may be afraid to speak it. You may be afraid to jump on it. You may be afraid to take a step towards it, but it ain't because you're confused. And I know when I have sessions with my people all the time, hey, Tiffany, thank you for dropping your name in there. Give StreamYard permission to show your name so I can know. Oh, you said, ouch. You already know what it is on Wednesday, Tim. I don't even know why you coming up in here acting like you don't get and know what happens on the Wednesday for the Live at 5. So if you live in that world of confusion, you stay not taking action. It keeps you stuck. It keeps you not moving when you already know that it's clear. Now, here's the thing. I will admit that you might not know always how. I get that. Now, you may not know how it's going to happen, how long it's going to take, right? Those are the unknowns about the things that you create for yourself. But I tell you what, you do know what you want the end picture to look like. You know, if you were standing there celebrating whatever that thing that you keep talking about, you know what that looked like. You also know what you want your house that you haven't built to look like, whether you can actually sketch it out or become an architect, but you know what you want it to look like. You know how many rooms you want to have. You know how many bathrooms you want to have. Like, you got it down to a science. So just cut it out. Just put it out. Put it in there. Just cut it out. Just cut it out. Put it in there. Just cut it out. And as long as you stay in that world of confusion, it's going to prevent you from taking the actions that you need to take. Put this in the chat. This was a popular terminology. It was a good movie. I believe it was. Put it in there. Here's what I want you to do for the world of confusion. I want you to get out. Put it in the chat. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. All right, number three, drop get out. Number three, what is the number three reason why you stay in these true lies and you keep acting like they truth? When you talk about you don't know enough, you ain't good enough, you don't have enough talent, you don't have enough money, whatever that true lie is that you're telling yourself, is because number three, it's easy. Put it in the chat. It's easy. And the reason why it's easy, because you can continue to live in your world of confusion and reasons and excuses, and it prevents you from having to build the skill, to ask for help, to go take the class, to get the certification, to run the mile, to lose the weight, to prep the food, to do any of the things that's actually going to prepare you to move forward on the thing that you keep talking about. Put it in the chat. It's easy. Because it's easy. It's easy to stay in the world of the true lies that you tell yourself. It's not going to require you to make any changes, to take any action, to express any dreams, goals, or inspirations, to be accountable, to tell a friend, to walk on faith, to walk by faith, to build your faith. It's not going to require you to do nothing. So life becomes easy. And as long as you stay and being in this world of being off the hook and being in the world of confusion and life being easy, guess what will happen? You will not be able to obtain or have the dreams that you talk about. And what I'm telling you is these true lies be hemming you up. Put it in the chat. Get out, get out, get out, get out. I want you to get out of that place where you believe these lies that you tell yourself, that you ain't good enough, you ain't pretty enough, you ain't smart enough, you're too old, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the resources. Just stop. because they're all just true lies. And remember, I told you how truth happens. Truth comes whenever you believe something that you say. It doesn't necessarily have to have proof. You don't have to have any facts to prove it. You could just say it. Everything. Here's this. I want you to get this right here because this is powerful. Do you know everything in your world, you made it up? Everything. The only reason why it's true is because you say so. That's that creative power. Do you know there's some things that I believe that you don't believe, but it's true for me and false for you? See, that's the proof that all you have to do is agree with whatever it is that you say, and it is so, just like that. So if you say that you can do it, or you say that you can't, both are true. Why is it? Because it's what you say that makes all the difference in the world. And I know sometimes you don't really believe that when people say that to you, but I'm proving it to you right now just in language. If you look around and you say to anything that I'm going to do something, it's definitely more powerful than I want to do something. And just because I believe in that is true for me doesn't necessarily mean that it's true for you. But the only reason why the things are true in your life is because you say so. It's not because it's a fact for everybody. It's only because you say. And when you get that, you'll stop telling yourself that you're not good enough. You'll stop telling yourself that you don't have enough resources. You'll stop telling yourself that you're too old or it's too late to start over. Or all those other true lies that you tell yourself that you now believe is true only because you say so. I'm telling you they're a lie. And I want you to stop saying that. So look, it's Wednesday. So excited that you are here. Tomorrow, look, I'm having one more introduction to the Landmark Forum. I need people in the room that I don't know. So for those of you who want to bring someone to the introduction tomorrow that I don't know, because I need it to be people I don't know, so they can hear about the Landmark Forum, I want you to say, I'll bring someone. And it just one person you don't know. Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, 7 to about 9:30, we'll have a conversation. What we'll do is talk about their life and the thing that's important in their life and help them get a breakthrough in the area of life that they want to work on. All right, you guys, always looking forward to serving you. Hit me up in my DM if you got a guest. Just call me if you got a number. I want to see you. I'll send you the link. That's all you have to do. They don't have to register. They don't have to give me any email addresses. I'm going to give you the link and you're going to get it to them. And then we're going to show up and be ready to go. Always looking forward to serving you. I'll see you guys on Friday. True lies, true lies. Put it in the chat. True lies, true lies. I love you. I see you on Friday, 5 o'clock. And I'm live at 5. Hey.